Hello everyone, this is Viren and welcome to the Nostra fantasy match preview for the game between India and West Indies. This is the first T20i. I know that there's not enough information in terms of the squad of West Indies yet, so you might expect some changes, but then don't worry, that's why we have the Fantasy Cricket Pro Telegram channel to keep you covered there. So you can join us there in case there are any changes in the squad, and for now this team preview is based on the preliminary information that we have. So let's get to it. First up, the keepers and the batters. One keeper in the form of Nicholas Pooran. I know you have other good options too, but keeping in mind that he knows these conditions best and the other keepers have not played too much in that previous series, I think I'm going to go with him. Then you have the three batters, Shimron Hetmeyer, who I've always said is an amazing T20 batter, and he comes into this format after a long time for the Windies, so I'm expecting him to want to prove quite a point. The other two batters, Rohit Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav, I think that they're still the top T20 batters for India, especially Surya Kumar Yadav with the kind of range that he has. I know he didn't look in great touch in the ODIs, but I'm expecting better from him come the T20 series, and if he bats first, he can be a great GL choice for you in terms of captaincy or vice captaincy too. And now we have the all-rounders and the bowlers for this one. Four all-rounders, Hardik Pandya and Jason Holder, captain and vice captain respectively. I think they were one of the top all-rounders in the world, both of them in the kind of facets that they are. Hardik Pandya known more for big hitting, Jason Holder more for death bowling, and both of them very effective in that. Apart from that, their secondary skills equally good, so not too much of doubt there. Ravindra Jadeja, my third all-rounder, if he plays, he would be a good choice against the West Indian batting lineup that would try to come hard in the middle overs. He can be very effective. And the last one would be Romario Shepherd. Now if he bowls first, he'll stay in my team. Maybe if he bowls second, then I'll switch him out for someone like maybe an Akshar or an Odean Smith based on whoever plays. Then you have the three bowlers for this game, Harshal Patel and Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Now again, this is totally subjective to the toss. Bhuvi would mostly be in my team in both scenarios, where Harshal Patel is a great choice, especially when he is bowling first. Last choice would be Obed McCoy. Again, like you can see, many of these picks are based on the toss, as we know many of them have better numbers bowling first. If West Indies bowl second, Akil Hussain, equally good choice. So I know that there would be some toss-based calls for you to make. Apart from that, many of these bowlers that I just mentioned are great death bowling choices for you, which means that they're good captaincy choices in your Grand League teams. So go ahead, make your teams right away on the Nostra Pro app. Remember to use the code Fantasy Preview to get 100% cash back on your first deposit, and don't forget to join us on the Fantasy Cricket Pro Telegram channel for the final teams and updates. All the good luck to you. And now we have the pick section for the India versus West Indies first T20. You answer a set of simple questions and get to win a lot of prizes. So let's see what questions we have in store today. First one, who will win between India and West Indies? The kind of form India has shown in the ODIs, I don't think there's too much to think about, so I'm going with India. How many aggregate batsmen will hit a 4 in this match? Less than 9, 11 or more? I think 11 or more, because both these teams are quite attacking. So when they lose more wickets, more batsmen come out to bat, more of them try to attack, which equals to more boundaries per batter. Who will hit more 4s between Kyle Mayers and Rohit Sharma? I think Rohit Sharma would be the man. Kyle Mayers has been found out against spin, and I'm expecting India to exploit that weakness more. Who will score more runs between Pooran and Kishan? Pooran is the man based on form, based on recent game time, so I'll go with him. Who will have the better batting strike rate between Hetmeyer and Pandya? Slightly risky one, but I feel Pandya might not face as many balls, so he might be able to attack with more freedom, so I'll go with him. Which bowler will have the higher economy rate between Jadeja and Akil? Akil is known to be slightly more defensive in his bowling, Jadeja more aggressive, which means he might leak a few more, so I'll go with him. Which bowler will concede more runs between Holder and Harshal? I think Holder would be the man, and again this would totally depend on the toss. For now, I'll go with Holder. Which bowler will pick more wickets between Obed, McCoy and Bhuvi? Again, whoever bowls first would be the choice. For now, I'll go with Bhuvi. Which batsman will hit more 6s between Brandon King and Rishabh Pant? Brandon King generally opens in this format, so he might have the better opportunity, so I'll go with him. How many aggregate boundaries will be hit in this match? Less than 45, 50 or more. 50 or more is quite a steep task, so I'll go with less than 45. How many aggregate wickets will be lost in this match? Less than 12 or 14 or more? I think 14 or more, especially with the kind of attacking batting we'll see. And finally, how many aggregate runs will be scored in this match? Less than 320 or 350 or more? I think 350 or more, lots of runs, lots of wickets and lots of action is what I'm expecting here. Now we have the boosters. Keep in mind you selected 2x when you're super confident and no negative when you're not so confident. I'm quite confident that India should win this one, so I'll go 2x there. While question 3 on who will hit more 4s is always a tricky one, so I'm going to use a no negative on that one. You have a few more boosters, so remember to use them exclusively on the Nostra Pro app, and remember to use the code Fantasy Preview to get 100% cash back on your first deposit. And yes, I'm going to reveal all the final picks and the rest of my boosters on the Fantasy Cricket Pro Telegram channel, so don't forget to join us there. All the good luck to you and enjoy the game.